So, it's a new year, and I figure with a new year, I should maybe play a new entertainment title. So, here is Freddi Fish, and the case of the missing kelp seeds. Presented by Humongous Entertainment.
Thanks for getting the flowers, Sam.
Sure thing, Freddi.
They're wonderful. Gotta go, Sam.
Bye, Freddi. Whoa!
There's the title screen.
Hi, Jason. Want a flower? Sure. Wow. Thank you. Where are you going, Freddi? I'm bringing flowers to Grandma Grouper. And you stay out of trouble. You too. Bye. Bye.
Who thinks Freddi Fish's Putt-Putt, fish is right there?
Hi, Grandma Grouper. Here's a flower for you.
Thank you, Freddi.
What's wrong, Grandma Grouper?
Someone took my treasure chest.
Grandma, your treasure chest that holds all the kelp seeds?
Yes, Freddi. Look at the garden. It's dying. Until we find my treasure chest, we have no food.
I'll find your treasure chest, Grandma Grouper.
Oh, thank you, Freddi. Here's my last peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich for your journey. Good luck, Freddi.
Don't worry, Grandma Grouper. I'll find your kelp seeds.
Alright then, so Freddi Fish is basically another one of these titles that is basically offered by Humongous Entertainment. And it was basically aimed at the 3 to 8, crowd for age grouping. So same as Putt-Putt and Pajama Sam. I'm not really sure if this is supposed to be maybe a little bit older or a little bit younger, but well, whatever. Let's play it and we'll see how it goes. Now, for those who are never when it's this type of game, basically you have lots of little childish things that basically happen when you click stuff. So. Stuff like that, for example.
Oh dear. Until we find my treasure chest, we have no food.
I'm going to search for your kelp seeds, Grandma Grouper.
Good luck, Freddi.
Goodbye, Grandma Grouper.
I'm no problem. I'm not going to do this for every single screen, so we'll get this out of the way now. Alright, so basically the idea of this game is sort of navigate around these arrows.
Hi, Luther. What are you doing?
I'm trying to swim a loop-de-loop. Ow! Hey, Freddi! Bet you can't swim a loop-de-loop.
It's easy.
Wow! Let me try again. Ow!
Look, Luther, a bottle. And there's a note inside. It says to find Grandma Grouper's treasure chest, go to the volcano.
I'm gonna be rich when I find that treasure.
We need to find Grandma Grouper's treasure chest because that's where the kelp seeds are. If we don't find them soon, all the fish are going to die.
I'll help you find them, Freddy.
Alright, so meet Lufer here. He's basically Freddy's sidekick in this game.
We found the purple sea urchin.
Now, not by like you can't click on stuff based to find it, so it's worth it to basically click on stuff as you try and find stuff. You have to basically have your quest.
Freddy, you're my best friend.
Thanks, Luther. You're my best friend, too. I hope we find the treasure soon.
Alright, so we've got two paths here. One this way and one that way. We'll go to the left for now.
The bottle ain't here, boss. Maybe somebody else found it first.
Maybe somebody else found it first. Of course someone else found it first, you spongehead. Come on, we gotta find that bottle, or we're shark bait.
But boss, we are sharks.
Alright, so we got some not gooders in this one. That's a little bit different from Putt-Putt and Pajama Sam. Basically, there's an active enemy, I guess we'll say. We can go down here, I guess. I'm not always sometimes stuff isn't telegraphed very well in these games, but we'll just come down here.
This place is scary. Hi.
Nothing to do there for now.
It says to find Grandma Grouper's treasure chest, go to the volcano.
Wonder where I'll find a volcano.
The volcano is this way.
Oh, that tells me where the volcano is.
Look, Luther, the volcano is on the other side of this gate. The gate needs to be opened more before we can get through.
Alright, so I'll note that in some of these games basically have to have these little puzzles to solve. In this case we have to basically find these sea urchins, put into this bucket.
The gate's still not open enough for us to get through.
So honestly, for my first puzzle I have to basically find sea urchins. Basically put in a bucket.
Hey.
Where will I find sea urchins, I guess?
The 3 caves are this way.
No one gets past Eddie the Eel.
But we're looking for Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure. If we don't find it soon, all the fish are gonna die.
Oh, I've heard that one before. Look, kids, why don't you just get out of here before I have to eat you?
Alright, so another puzzle for this part here with basically deal with this guy.
Yum! Grandma Grouper's famous peanut butter and jellyfish sandwich. I guess I could let you get past. Good luck finding Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure.
Looks like the coast is clear now.
Alright, that was a fairly easy puzzle to solve, so we can go this way now if we want to. 3 different holes. We're back the way we came. A duck underwater. I don't see anything here. Alright, nothing really in here. There's a shoe in here.
We
Sea
found
urchins.
a purple sea urchin.
Alright, well. I got what I basically need here, so let's go up to the volcano. And I know this is like a basic way of like how this game basically proceeds. There's basically roadblocks, and you basically have to figure out how to basically get by those like roadblocks, so sometimes you'll enter your inventory, sometimes you'll have like special
The
abilities.
volcano is this way.
Now, I'll note that Freddi Fish here, and Putt-Putt and like
the volcano is on the other side of this gate.
and Pajama Sam and like, you know, Spy Fox and everything else from Humongous Entertainment. These games are basically like, you know, puzzle-oriented, like, you know, entertainment games where you basically have to sort of like, you know, figure out the puzzle in order to basically proceed to like your destination. And I'll note that like sometimes the puzzles are complicated, sometimes they're fairly easy. They're basically in that like, you know, 3 to 8 age range, so to speak. So they're happy, right?
The gate's almost opening up for us to get through.
Alright, I have to go somewhere else.
The junkyard is this way. The
Go this way?
junkyard is this way.
I'm Mr. Starfish, your math teacher for today. Welcome to class. How hard do you want the questions to be? Easy, medium, hard, very hard, or advanced?
Alright, so in these games, sometimes you'll find these like little like mini games you can basically play. Sometimes they're like required basically to beat the game, sometimes they aren't. Let's just keep this simple. We'll go for like, you know, medium.
Medium.
Let's do some medium problems. What is 5 shells plus 1 shell?
Alright, so basic addition.
6.
That's correct.
We've answered 1 question right.
Now try this one. What is the difference between 7 shells and 2 shells?
Alright, let's see what happens when we like answer this wrong.
9.
That is incorrect. Please try again.
Alright, so that's basically, you know, if we would have added it, right? But whatever.
5.
That's correct.
Yay! 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 We've gotten 2 correct answers.
Let's do another problem. What is 8 starfish plus 2 starfish?
I heard the letter 2, right? Or the number 2.
2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Try again.
Let's go with 1.
1.
That is not the right answer. Please try again.
6.
That is not correct. Try again.
Alright, so it's very much a gimme type of thing, but whatever.
10.
Very good.
We've answered 3 problems right.
Now let's try another. How much is 6 starfish plus 1 starfish?
7.
That's correct.
Yay! 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 We've gotten 4 problems right.
Let's do another problem. What is the difference between...
5.
That's correct.
We're just gonna like move through this
Now
pretty fast, I
try
think.
this one. What is the sum of...
4.
You're right. Now let's try another. What is the sum of...
7.
Very good. Here's another equation. What is the difference of...
1.
That's correct.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Now let's try another. How much is...
4.
You're right. You've gotten 9. Problem's right. Now let's try another. What is the sum?
9.
You're right. Let's do another problem. How much is...
10.
That's correct. Now let's try another. What is the sum?
I get the feeling this is gonna keep going on, right? So.
I'm Mr. Starfish, your math teacher for today. Welcome to class. How hard do you want the questions?
Advanced.
Advanced it is. What is the difference of 51 and 7?
Alright, so now we're getting a little bit more harder advanced, like, you know, with the advanced one here. There's no timer or anything in this one, so it's not exactly that hard of a game, but whatever.
44.
You're right. Here's another equation. What is the sum of...
50.
That's correct. Here's another equation. What is the difference between...
41.
You're right.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Here's another equation. What is the sum of...
97.
You're right.
We've answered 4 questions right.
Now let's try another. What is the difference?
2.
You're right. Now let's try another. What is...
Alright, well, that's basically a very basic math game. It looks like it's basically in a range of, like, you know, grades 1 or grade 2, or whatever the equivalent is basically down in States, but right before basically they start getting into like multiplication and stuff, basically.
The junkyard is over here.
Oops, there's a sea urchin right there.
Look! A junkyard dogfish!
He's sleeping. We don't want to wake him up. I guess we can't get past him. If we had a bone, we could give it to the dogfish and he might go away.
Alright, so I gotta go across a bone.
We
I've got a
found
sea
a
urchin.
purple sea urchin.
Let's just go this way. Now, if I basically recall, usually gonna be like press like the escape key to basically like, you know, get through a little bit faster, but I guess like not here. Some of these like older like, you know,
The volcano is on the other side of this gate.
some of these like older Humongous Entertainment games, basically they were sort of modeled in the fact that like, you know, you can't like, you know, escape out of like these games by like, you know, hitting like a menu button or anything like that. So if you're like a little kid, you're basically very much stuck in this game until like, you know, basically like, you know, get through it. Or like, you know, an outcome basically comes along like, you know, Alt F4 is basically for you.
All right. Now the gate's open.
Alright, we can go through here now. There's our bottle.
Look! The bottle!
The note says, go to the junkyard. We found another clue to Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure.
Alright, so we need a bone for the junkyard.
theater is over here.
Gee, boss, the kelp treasure ain't here.
I don't know why you hid all those bottles.
I put clues in the bottle so I could find my way back to where I hid the kelp treasure.
Well, if you can't find that treasure chest, you're gonna have to answer to the squid father.
Please, boss, not the squid father.
I'll clam up, spongehead.
Alright, so.
There are all kinds of surprises. Welcome, girls, boys, and fish of all ages, to the greatest show under the sea. We've got some great acts here today, sure to make your gills quiver with delight. So, put your fins together for our first fantastic performance.
Alright, well. This area seems to be like, a simple place basically to like amuse and like, distract kids for a moment. Basically you have like, different like, signs basically like you can do here. Maybe I'm required to basically watch one of these, I'm not really sure. And every, goes back to what it was. Alright, so that's the theater. I'll have to go find a bone down here. Alright, let's just try going back to Grandma's house, because maybe like she has maybe a bone and like, her like leftovers and stuff. That's something I could possibly see.
Grandma Grouper's house is over here.
Hey, Freddy! You think we'll find Grandma Grouper's kelp seeds?
Of course we will.
Oh dear. Until we find my treasure chest, we have no food.
We found a clue about your kelp seeds, Grandma Grouper.
Oh, good luck.
Don't worry, Grandma Grouper.
So, I guess she basically helps you, like, remind you of, like, your quest objective, so... That's all she's really useful for, I guess.
Oh, wait.
Gabby, Mommy's coming. Uh-oh, I'm stuck.
Pull! Pull! Pull!
I'm giving it all I got, Captain. Ooh.
Sorry, Luther.
Don't mention it.
Gabby, my little guppy is stuck inside that cave, but I can't fit inside. Could you please find him?
Yes, Mrs. Halibut. We'll help Gabby.
Alright, so looks like we're in our game here.
Freddy! Luther! I'm stuck under this rock! Please help me! I'm stuck! What are we going to do? Don't worry, Gabby. We just need to find a bigger board to pry the rock off your fin.
Alright, so basically you have to find an item, like, a board to leverage this guy basically off.
What a beautiful shell!
Could you please help my Gabby?
We tried, Mrs. Halibut, but we need something to pry the rock off his fin.
My guppy, guppy, guppy. Could you please help my Gabby?
Yes, Mrs. Halibut, we'll help Gabby.
Alright, so let's go find a board. That might be it.
It's a wooden board. It's a wooden board. I'm still stuck. Please help me. It's a colorful shell.
It looks like, by the way, you can only fit these items up if you actually have use for them on the screen.
Luther, come help! Yay! Mommy!
Gabby, my guppy. Thank you both.
You're welcome, Mrs. Halibut.
Please take this purple sea urchin for saving my Gabby.
Thanks, Mrs. Halibut.
Well, we don't really need this anymore, but maybe we'll find use for it, who knows. Speaking of them, I guess there's nowhere here.
We found another purple sea urchin. This is the way to the old whale bones.
Whalebone?
What a pretty pearl! Let's go get it.
But Freddy, how are we gonna get through the net to get the pearl?
Hi, Ray.
You can't get through the shrimp net unless you got the super duper duper booka poly gizmo. But you can't get the super duper duper booka poly gizmo unless you give me a clock.
Where are we gonna get a clock?
Look in the junkyard.
Alright, so this guy requires a clock, which I have to basically get from a junkyard. So, an advanced basic puzzle.
It's a key. I wonder what it will unlock. The old whale bones are over here.
Here we go, bones.
Look, Luther. It's a bone.
Fun fact, by the way. Don't give bones to dogs. And yeah, I know that basically back in the olden days, people would basically give like dogs the bones because, like, you know, they'd be fun to basically chew on for your dog. But veterinarians don't recommend that these days because it's bad for your teeth. Basically, bones get stuck in their teeth. Before we go back to the junkyard, let's go up this way.
The beach is up there.
Let's see what the beach is basically all about.
Fiddler Crab, what's wrong?
Oh me, oh my, oh me, oh my. How did I get in this cage? I must get out of this cage. Please help me get out, and I'll give you my fishing pole.
This key should get you out of the cage, Fiddler Crab.
Thanks for unlocking the cage. Here, you can have my fishing pole.
Let's go find Grandma Grouper's kelp seeds, Luther.
Alright, well. Looks like I found our game.
You have 3 buckets of jellyfish to feed the animals.
I'll toss the jellyfish to the hungry animals, and you can keep track, Luther.
Ready to go?
It's feeding time!
Feed them real good.
So this is basically like, you know,
Go
a very simple game.
All right, Freddy.
This is more of us like, you know, test of like, you know, your ability to basically like, you know, throw stuff down, like, you know.
You did great, Freddy. You still have 3 buckets of jellyfish left. Get ready for some more animals, Freddy. Turtles love jellyfish.
Is that all I'm feeding is turtles?
You fed that one, Freddy. All right, Freddy. You still have 3 buckets of jellyfish left.
Let's feed some more animals, Luther.
I think the fish want some food.
I guess when I get close enough, they're going to, like, you know.
Some animals. All right, Freddy.
Looks like Lufer is going to say something, but whatever. Well, let's just gotta get to the bucket, see what happens.
Too bad, Freddy. That one's got a full tummy now.
Basically, they're like, you know, gonna take the bucket if they get too close, so that's the idea here.
You still have 2 buckets of jellyfish left. Let's play again, Freddy. It's feeding time!
Now we have turtles and fish.
All right, way to go, Freddy!
We'll go for one more try, I guess. Maybe a couple more.
Good job, Freddy. You fed them all. Get ready for some more animals, Freddy. Here
Let's see how
come
fast-
some octopuses.
Let's see how fast I can throw this stuff, I guess. So apparently octopus move over the screen. Alright, so basically moving like, different directions from these guys.
Good tossing, Freddy. You did great, Freddy.
Look, Luther, we have an extra bucket of jellyfish.
You fed them all. That was fun, Freddy.
It sure was, but we'd better continue our search for Grandma Grouper's kelp seeds.
Interesting game is interesting, but let's actually like get around to winning, I guess. We'll get to the junkyard now. We never went that way, but we'll go there another time, I guess. Let's go to the junkyard for now. There's a clue.
Freddy, the bottle. Now we're gonna be rich, rich, rich.
But first, we have to get past that hungry dogfish. Nice doggy. Here's a bone for you. Looks like the coast is clear. Now we can pick up that bottle. The clue says, go to the king's castle. The kelp treasure must be really close now, Luther.
Alright, I totally get a clock from here, right? So...
Not the squid, father!
Oh, clam up, Spongehead! You lost the treasure, so now you got to see the squid father!
Oh, please, boss! Not the squid, father!
The squid father!
Hey, a claw! Now we can trade Ray for his super duper duka booka poly gizmo.
Alright. Let's get going. I assume the crown basically leads to where we're going next, but whatever. Let's get the the clock basically delivered. Now, I'll note the main reason I'm basically playing these games is because I actually have a niece, and I plan to to introduce these old HD titles basically to her.
This is the way to the old whale bones.
And I'm basically like, looking at him and thinking like, is this basically so good basically to show us is a thing, right?
I sure could use another clock. Thanks for the clock.
You're welcome, Ray.
Now you get the super duper duper booga poly gizmo.
Thank you for the super duper duka booka poly gizmo.
Nice doing business with you.
I don't see how this thing is gonna get us through the net. Oh, that's how.
I get the feeling this is gonna be a game of like find a pearl.
Watch the pearl closely. Try to find the pearl. You found the pearl! Congratulations! Take this pearl as your prize. But only one pearl per customer.
Thanks.
Follow the pearl. Try to find the pearl. Now that's not where the pearl is. Too bad. Here's the pearl. Watch the pearl closely. Where is the pearl? You're right! Hooray!
Alright, so that's basically how this game basically works. Now, I'll note that Humongous Entertainment, sometimes the games are kind of like lackluster, but so far I've like, been entertained by them a little bit here. Now, I should probably actually know a little bit about, like, Putt-Putt, Pajama Sam, and, like, Freddi Fish here. You basically play, like, this game here, and, like, the other games, they basically all have, like, a sort of, like, theme basically around them. I'll note that with Putt-Putt, it's basically always, like, an adventure type of game, where, like, you go on some, like, fantastical adventure. Like, Putt-Putt joins the parade, basically joins the parade. Putt-Putt, like, goes to the moon, he's basically, like, goes to the moon, basically explores his, like, way around, and then, like, comes back. Etc, etc. And like Pajama Sam is basically always about like exploring like some aspect of life. So you have like a messy room, and like you basically explore a messy room. You explore like the weather, stuff like that. You explore like darkness and like not being afraid of it. I wonder like what like Freddi Fish is basically going to be like in its sort of like the depiction. Maybe it's like, always going to be like you go on like some sort of like quest. So maybe it's like very quest based, which is like very similar to Putt-Putt, but different. Less adventure, more like, you're after this like sort of quest type of thing.
That glowing shell sure is bright.
I wish I could get some sleep, Freddy. But this shell, it glows all day. It glows all night. I wish I could trade it for a shell that doesn't glow.
Herman, I brought you a new shell that doesn't glow.
Freddy, Freddy, Freddy! It's wonderful! Just a second! Here, Freddy! Maybe you can use this glowing shell!
Thank you, Herman.
Good night!
Luther, we should hurry up and find the kelp treasure.
Well, it's simple enough.
The king will see you now.
We found another purple sea urchin.
I wonder if these get used for anything, or just like if there's just like extra, so like you can always find the sea urchins basically into the volcano, stuff like that. That way. Oh, there's a cameo from Putt-Putt. Sometimes you'll see like that in like these games. You'll see like cameos like the other characters.
Hi, King Crab.
Greetings, Freddy and Luther. You are most welcome in my castle.
King Crab, may I please have that bottle?
I would gladly give you this beautiful bottle if you would give me a beautiful pearl.
Oops.
Ooh! What a lovely pearl, Freddy and Luther. Now you may have my beautiful bottle.
Thank you, King Crab. This bottle will help us find the kelp treasure. The clue says the treasure is hidden in the sunken ship. Luther, let's go get the kelp seeds at the old ship. I know just where that is.
I do hope you'll find Grandma Grouper's treasure. I put all my clues in bottles so I could find my way back to the treasure. I thought I put the first bottle at the Nexus.
But, Squid Father!
Oh, was the first bottle with the king?
Come on, Spongehead! Think! The Squid Father trusted us to hide the stolen kelp treasure for him! But, Squid Father... Oh no! He's spewing ink!
I remember where the treasure is!
Come on, Spongehead!
Look, Luther, the sunken ship! This is where Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure should be.
Aye, matey. That old shipwreck has held so many treasures over so many years.
We're looking for Grandma Grouper's treasure.
Good luck, mates.
Alright, well, it looks like this game basically has a sort of like, final type of like, screen, so to speak. Basically isn't accessible until like you basically like get all the clues basically done, so we're in the home stretch now.
That old ship sailed through hurricanes, typhoons, thunder and lightning, but it went down in the great Kelp of '07. I know me crutches on that ship. If I got it back, I wouldn't need this mandolin.
I wonder if I need that mandolin for anything.
Hey, Freddy, what do you think is behind that window?
Look, Luther! Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure is in there!
Yes! Now I'm gonna be rich, rich, rich!
Luther, Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure is for everyone to share. And besides, the window is closed and it's much too heavy to open. If we can find a handle for the crank, we could crank open the window and swim inside.
Let's go find a crank handle.
Alright, so. Part 2 here. Oop, down here we went. There's a crutch.
That crutch might come in handy.
It's humongous! Not sure you saw a little portrait in there, but... Yes, it's humongous. Keep exploring the ship here a little bit.
Arrgh, you little ones. I'm Phineas McFinn, the finest sailor on the 7 seas. Arrgh! Arrgh! There's just one word that says it all. Arrgh! Arrgh when I'm happy. Arrgh when I'm sad. Arrgh when I'm good or bad. Arrgh! Arrgh to port. Arrgh to starboard. Arrgh from stem to stern. Arrgh! Arrgh, you swabby! Arrgh! And a yo-ho-ho hum-hum, my chum. Arrgh! What's that you say? Arrgh! I can't hear ya. Arrgh! One more time. Arrgh! Very good. Excellent. In fact, arrgh! Arrgh! The handle is broken. Arrgh! If you could find old Phineas another musical instrument, I would gladly trade you this useless crank handle.
Alright, so that's where we get the crank handle from. Alright, this kit takes us up this way. So that leaves in there.
Would you like this crutch?
Aye! Me old crotch! Thanks, matey! Now I don't need this old mandolin. Would you like it?
Yes, please. Thanks.
Oh, let's go help out the pirate captain.
Phineas, here's another musical instrument for you.
Great! Here, take this crank handle.
Thanks, Phineas.
Arrgh! There's just one word that says it all. Arrgh! Arrgh when I'm happy. Arrgh when I'm sad. Arrgh when I'm good or bad. Arrgh! Arrgh to port. Arrgh to starboard. Arrgh from stem to stern. Arrgh! Arrgh, you swabby! Arrgh! And a yo-ho-ho hum-hum, my chum. Arrgh! What's that you say? Arrgh! I can't hear ya. Arrgh! One more time. Arrgh! Very good. Excellent. In fact, arrgh!
Alright, well. Let's complete the game.
Let's go get Grandma Grouper's kelp seeds.
Hot dog, I'm gonna be rich!
We found Grandma Grouper's treasure chest. Grandma Grouper's kelp treasure! Yeah!
Uh-oh.
Told you we'd find the treasure, boss.
Okay, you two. Hand over the treasure.
No! Grandma Grouper's kelp seeds are for everyone to share.
But we gotta take the treasure to the squid father, so we can grow some kelp.
If we share the seeds, we can all grow kelp.
Share the kelp seeds? Gee, boss.
The kelp seeds are for everyone.
Wait. I got an idea. We can share the kelp seeds.
Great idea, boss.
Yes!
Yay!
Let's go tell the squid father we're all going to share.
Aye!
Kelp! You found the kelp! A marvelous kelp!
treasure!
Freddi, you found the treasure!
I saved your treasure, Grandma Grouper. Well, okay, Freddy helped a little, but I figured it out. I was very brave.
Oh, I'm sure you were, Luther. Now, can you both help me plant the seeds?
I was very brave, Grandma Grouper. There were these big, mean sharks. There must have been 50 sharks. I was dodging left and right, swimming loop-de-loops.
I'm so proud of you both. Why don't we go inside so you can tell me all about your adventure?
Alright, so. Produced by Ron Gilbert, apparently. There's all your credits, basically. And a little bit of something basically do in the background here with, like, you know, the credits and such. Alright, that's enough of that. So, I'll note that Freddi Fish, like, you know, in the case of the missing kelp seeds, this is basically the first, like, the Freddi Fish series. And I have to say, compared to, like, you know, Pajama Sam's, like, you know, no need to be, like, you know, be afraid of, like, darkness and stuff like that, or, like, you know, Puppets join this parade, I don't think it's, like, anything really special. But it's not, like, a bad little, like, you know, time sink for, like, a little child, I believe. And it's got, like, some decent, like, you know, games and stuff basically in it. What else can I basically say about it? So, obviously this is, like, a very, like, old style, like, you know, type of, like, you know, HE game. And I'm basically wondering if, like, it basically has, like, you know, multiple, like, you know, directions you basically, like, play it in, because maybe I basically play, like, another time, it might require, like, you have to use, like, a fishing pole from, like, the crab at some point for something. Or maybe I'm required to, like, you know, use, like, 60 urchins to basically do something, as opposed to, like, you know, it's free. Maybe as well I might need to, like, do something else, like, you know, besides, like, rescuing a little, like, you know, guppy. But whatever, that's basically the first title. And it'll be interesting to basically see how it plays out as you go along. So apparently Ennett, Tunica as Freddi Fish, and something else as Luther. Apparently there's someone called Mike. I'm not sure who basically the voice actors for, like, you know, Putt-Putt or, like, the Pajama Sam series basically were, but I know when their voice actors basically went, that was basically, like, you know, it for, like, those games for the most part. They, like, just killed the series at that point. May 1994, so they basically have an idea when this was made. Now is this going to reset the credits here, or what? Putt-Putt again. Well, it seems like that's basically it. It just keeps going, so...
Here we go again!
Go basically resets it, I guess. Stop basically stops it. We'll let this play out for a little bit, just so I can, like, you know, test something out.
Thanks for getting the flowers, Sam.
Sure thing, Freddi.
They're wonderful. Gotta go, Sam.
Bye, Freddi. Whoa!
Oh, look at that, you can press escape basically to get through some of these, like, cutscenes like such. Alright, so... I'm not probably basically press, like, S, you'll basically save your game. So just put that there, like, you know, save game. If I press, like, L, I can basically load it up where it basically was. We'll go this way, for example. And, like, you know, pick this basically up.
Purple sea urchin.
If I press like L and go back here, it'll basically, like, you know, reset me back to start. Yeah, pressing escape will, like, you know, cut you out like, cut you through, like, some of these, like, you know, animations and such.
We found the purple sea urchin. It says, to find Grandma Grouper's treasure chest, go to the old whale bones.
Alright, so yeah, basically there's, like, multiple, like, you know, directions you can basically, like, sort of, like, you know, take for this game, like, map, you know, different pathways, so it basically, like, you know, lets you basically play this game over and over again and, like, have, like, some, like, you know, different paths basically take, different, like, gameplay basically to experience, so to speak. It's probably all the same gameplay for the most part, but whatever. So, that's basically the first Freddi Fish game. I hope you guys basically enjoyed it, and I plan to basically show it off to my niece at some point. I'll basically get to, like, probably, like, playing the rest of the Freddi Fish series at some point, but for now, take care.